All right, we are live on the Almighty Dark Carnival with a quick little full review of the Naught. I think I've listened to it enough times to get an overall feel of the album, and if you may have saw my initial reaction, I was a little bit of a hater of the first listen to this album, but the more I listen to it, the more I like it, and the more I realize that it is a pretty solid album. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that last track, though. The way it's just delivered and the beat and stuff, they could have picked something better for 17 of the 6. We got Lady Mistress here with us, but it looks like she's cutting in and out. I don't know. Yeah, she rage quit. But let's see. I got the track list pulled up here. All right, the Naught. It would be nice to have Lady Mistress here for her thoughts of the tracks. But to not review the intro, I really wish that they would have did a story about the Naught. I mean, you have the title track 2, the Naught, which they talk about the Naught being nothing, but they don't really elaborate on the Joker's card face character of the Naught, you know? Like, I guess the Naught is a double meaning. It could be it's a place and it's a face. It's a place and a face of the Dark Carnival. Lady Mistress needs the link. There's the link. By the way, yes, I am trying to raise $5 for my meds. If anyone can help with that. But no, anyways, I really wish that they would have elaborated more. God damn it. I'm going to just pull it up on Spotify. Yeah, but I've been seeing a bunch of different reviews for the Naught, and the more I listen to it, the more it grows on me. I was expecting a darker album. That was my main complaint, is that could have been more dark. Yes, so the intro is basically a flashback to revisiting tracks from the previous Joker cards of the second deck. The Naught, talking about the Naught, pretty wicked track. I like that. The Naught. Watch Me is, I called it, I think, when I did a review of the track listing before I even heard the shit. I called it Watch Me was going to be some happy-go-lucky clowny shit. Like, kind of like the main intro track to the album, you know, besides the title track. You know, songs like In Your Face, Get Clown, shit like that.
Oh boy. Okay, my connection. So Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to do a summary video maybe later, but um, yeah,
Are
watch
you gonna go through
me.
track by track?
That's what I'm doing now. I'm on Watch Me
Okay, I
track
thought you were gonna
3.
like listen to them. Hmm.
Oh, nah, no, 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 no. We already did that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but
no.
some context.
hmm I mean, but after coming through with the Naught, the title track 2, the Naught was pretty wicked. And then it goes right into that happy-go-lucky clowny shit with Watch Me. And then Everybody Dies kind of keeps the theme rolling with upbeat.
Everybody dies as is growing on me. Actually,
hmm
I
hmm
I kind of
Yeah, I think if you actually listen to the lyrics, it's a pretty dope track. And then Happy Fun Day, track 5, is they're still keeping it wicked, but they're talking about having a happy fun day, committing murder. Keeping it
hmm
wicked. That's a wicked track,
yeah.
but it's a happy fun day, happy go lucky clowny shit. Um,
hmm
but I think most jugglers probably one of their favorites is track 6, only wicked shit. Got a good beat, wicked lyrics. Like that's what I want to hear. More stuff like that on the Knot. That's what I wanted to hear. More shit like only wicked shit.
Yeah.
Um then track 7 was the first flashback. Like I said, basically flashback 2 because the intro was a flashback, and then we have flashback 1 and 2. Track 8, Dead Kelly. Um, I can listen to it. Dead Kelly. I like Dead Kelly. I can listen to it, and she only has one eyelid, and sometimes it blinks and it gets stuck. You know, gotta remember that. Everybody knows that shit, dummy. But no, here we go. That Shaggy Two Dope solo track. Here we go.
hmm
Not too happy go lucky. It's more of that wicked clown happy go lucky shit, but more on the wicked clown tip. Like Shaggy Two Dope. He's the juggalo's juggalo. He's a thuggalo. Like the original fucking thuggalo.
He's the hype man of all hype mans.
Yes. And when he has his time to shine,
He does.
damn, he does a damn good job at it.
That's why he's
Like
my guy. That's why he's my guy.
Violent J's always been my favorite because he had the vision from the Dark Carnival and shit like that.
Okay.
And it seems like you said, Shaggy Two Dope's like the hype man of all hype man.
Yeah, he is the hype man, like, to ever exist. Like, he is the fucking hype man.
I mean,
There's never
because
been a hype
Violent,
man like him.
mm-hmm, because clearly obvious. Violent J is the brainstorm and the backbone behind ICP, and
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't really say that Shaggy Two Dope's just along for the ride, and he contributes here and there because he does a lot of work.
I
He
think
draws
I
the
know.
cards. What's that?
Yeah, he does. He does the work that Jay's mind produces. I think, and um, I think yeah, he's like the doer. But also, like he's got his own shit going, like you said, and he's got his own ideas. But everything that comes from Jay's head, I think he's probably responsible for articulating that shit, and he does. So
Hmm.
yeah, he's the doer for sure.
Well, I'm pretty sure at some points, Jay might even write for Shaggy when they go back and forth on a song. Like Jay might have wrote that whole track because, like, songs like I think Violent J admitted to being the one that wrote the lyric to when Shaggy Two Dope says "fucking magnets, how do they work?" I remember seeing an interview where Violent J said that he wrote that lyric.
Hmm.
So he wrote that lyric for Shaggy Two Dope to say in Miracles.
So that's like another facet to Jay is I don't know, he comes up with the majority of the shit and Shaggy is like he executes the shit. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I forgot we were doing the review, but yeah, the Here We Go, man. Here We Go is a dope, wicked Shaggy Two Dope track. Um, Cinnamon Pigtails is not my favorite. This the chorus alone makes me cringe.
Hmm.
Cinnamon, 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 cinnamon pigtails.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Just a
I mean,
little.
I can dig the storytelling
Hmm.
in the song, but having to tolerate that hook is so annoying.
You would
I don't
know.
know. So that's why that track is skippable to me. Uh, so far, the only things I'm skipping here is the intro and the flashbacks. So far, it's a pretty damn solid album. I mean, besides Cinnamon Pigtails.
If you're skipping more than two tracks, it's not a solid album.
Hmm.
Sorry. No. It's fine, but it's not a solid album. Nah.
I'm still breathing. Track 11. I wasn't feeling this one at first, but I like it the more I listen to it. Like the way it starts out, and then when it gets into the hook, breathe in, exhale, inhale. Um, and he's singing like I'm breathing, I'm fucking breathing.
Yes, that one's fine. Like it's pretty good. Like, I've never really been a fan of especially Jay's singing.
Mm. And
I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite.
in some cases, Jay got a good singing voice. You know, it's good to see
Some,
him
yes,
like really
sometimes he
go
pulls it off.
like he really like tries his best to belt it out. Like in I don't know if you ever heard the House of Wax EP that came with the first 6 box set.
I don't know.
Well,
I
it's
it's yeah, I think so.
the last track on there, "Take It Out on Me," was about evil dead chick that took it out, took like haunted Violent J and took it out on him. And well, just his singing in that song, you know, like he is like just giving it his all and like getting out of breath from singing so much and shit. And it's just shit like that that I appreciate as a fan. I appreciate Violent J's effort for singing and putting it all into his singing.
Yeah, yeah, definitely A for effort.
Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself here, but going back to the last song on the album, which I'm still a critic of while it lasts, you know, it's like I wasn't feeling it at first, but the more I listen to it, the more I'm feeling it. Like that's the way he wanted it. So I gotta accept that. That's the 17 of the 6 of the second deck. But no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Pop Out, track 12, is another Shaggy Kudo track, I think. I think Found Jay's in it a little bit. But Pop Out is talking about titties popping out. Who doesn't like a good titty popping out? I think Lady Mistress is having connection issues.
I'm here. Everybody likes titties, and if they say they don't, they're lying. Even gay dude like titties.
Hell yeah. So who doesn't like to see a good titty popping out once in a while or two?
Right.
Um,
For sure. Yeah.
but no, good beat, good song. I like it. Like this is a solid album. This is a solid album,
I
man.
no,
Like,
it isn't. No, it's not. No, it's fine. It's fine, but it's not a fucking. It's not like a solid album is when you go track to track and you're like, okay, and you don't skip shit. And a solid for me, a solid album is a no skip.
mm-hmm,
Those two things are the same for me. If I have to skip tracks, which I will, then it's not that solid. Like it's all right. It's not the worst thing in existence. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard. But you
mm-hmm,
know, I'm not. I'm just. I don't. I'm not feeling it as a whole. There's a few songs that I'm like, all right. But no, I'm not feeling it as a whole.
mm-hmm. That was my initial reaction after the first time listening to it. But the
Yeah.
more I listened to it, the more it grows on me, and the more I wrap my head around it. Like the While It Lasts, the last track, man. I gotta wrap my head around it. That's the way Violent J wanted it to be. As a fan of their art, you know, I gotta appreciate it for what it is, you know.
That's true. I mean,
You're going rubato. Yeah,
How about
connection
now?
issues. I heard that.
It sucks. Yeah. Okay. So I said you can find meaning in something and still not like it. Like you can see
Hmm.
the meaning or appreciate or like, know the what's being trying to be conveyed and not fucking like it. Like there's a lot of things that I know that I don't like. So that's fine. If you want to fucking if you get it, that's cool. But and I get it too. It's just I don't necessarily care for it.
All right, we're almost to the end of the CD. The flashback to track 13. Another thing I skip, I don't know. Like, I'm not into the intro or these flashbacks.
Mhm.
If I wanted to hear those songs, them lyrics, I would listen to that Joker's card. I
Yeah.
want more. I want more information about the knot. I want more.
Well, here's something on that. The not is the absence of things. So the lack of elaboration about it, or the lack of elaboration makes sense. So you're not gonna get any fucking answers, dude. It's the not.
Mhm. Yeah, like we were saying earlier, though, that'd be really cool if they come out with the EP, like the Knots Nightmares or Tales
Yeah,
from the Knot,
it would.
and
Yeah,
and they actually have dark shit, like dark sounding beats instead of that happy-go-lucky clowny shit.
yeah. Didn't Mikey Clark work on this album?
More than half of it, I believe, and then they
Yeah.
used Shaggy the Airhead, Devereaux, Mike P, and I think that's it.
I mean, so yeah, that makes sense.
Kuma, Kuma.
Well, I'm also willing to bet that the tracks that we like are either Mikey Clark or Devereaux. Then one of the two. Or
I'm
for
not
me.
sure. hmm I think Shaggy actually did track 17 while it lasts.
Mm,
Shaggy the Airhead.
yeah.
Um, that's what it said on one of the sites. I don't know, but anyways, yeah, track 14, Throw 'em Up. I didn't really feel the beat at first. This was one of the ones that I thought was going to be a skippable,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a funky beat, and I can get jiggy with it. You know,
You're stupid.
I can see it being like a party track for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. Party.
You know,
Yeah.
more on the vibe of happy-go-lucky kind of this funky shit, funky wicked clown shit.
Right. Nothing says party like track 14 from the knob.
Oh shit. And track 15, the one all about me, Softy Pillow Man.
Yeah.
Because we all know I'm a Softy Pillow Man.
I kind of like that song a little bit.
It's got a good beat.
It's not bad. Not bad.
I mean, some of the things they say are pretty funny about Salty Pillow Man.
There's no skit from this album.
Nope. Nope. Yeah, someone commented Heckles and McAfee, whatever it is.
Macau.
before the show started. Or was that earlier show?
It was
Fucking
so, but yeah, I saw the
like
comment like, yeah, there's no skits on this one.
yeah.
I'm like,
Like they thought that there was going to be funny skits on here, and nope, no skits.
oh,
Well, if you don't count the that little song at the end,
yeah. Right.
after while it lasts, it's the little rhyme, a nursery rhyme.
Yeah, that doesn't. I mean, that's the closest thing, but no, that doesn't count.
Hmm. Oh yeah, but anyway, Softy Pillow Man, and then track 16, I'm Falling, which I guess is kind of about the knot.
That one I like
Like
too,
you're
somewhat.
like you're falling.
I think it's open to interpretation.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's whatever you want it to be.
Well, even before that promo was released where the knot was crying blood,
Yeah.
like if you look at the knot's eyes, there's teardrops coming out of either eye. And that made me think, like, what is he crying blood from the atheist he eats?
Hmm.
And then when they had the blood coming from his eyes in that promo, that made me think even more. Yeah, but no, I'm following pretty good track. Um, but then the mighty 17th track, While It Lasts.
Yeah.
Some of their best work, I'd argue. Wouldn't you agree?
play part of it.
Play part of it?
Play all of it. If mm.
No, I don't think I'm going to play it in this review.
Okay. Um, it's. I think it's fine.
Yeah. Could have been better. The whole Toto Africa thing.
Yeah. I mean, I did not. I didn't like it. Obviously, I didn't like it at first. Oh. And this is another example of where I'm I'm not a huge fan of the singing. Um, but like it's a fine song. It's whatever.
Yeah, the way Violent J delivers it. Well, I think Shaggy Tudo opens it up, and then Violent J basically takes over for the rest of the song.
Yeah. Yeah. um, but hmm, I don't know what
Yeah,
I don't know what I think.
my initial reaction was like, why?
Yeah, I guess I could go along with, I could see that. Because it's, while it's like it's one of the most uh covered songs on earth, it's just like the choice surprised me, especially for this album. It doesn't
Mm,
it doesn't fit.
could have been better.
Yeah, like that track belongs on not this album. Like that track should have gone on the B side, because I guarantee you they had a track that would have been way better for that slot. I
I guess we'll have to wait till Knott's Nightmares for that.
guess so.
Tale- Tales from the Knott's Nightmares.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Nightmares and Nightscapes. I'm gonna like brainstorm and submit uh EP idea EP ideas for to whoever.
You can
Well,
always call Psychopathic and maybe Jumpsteady will answer and run it by him.
yep, I could get that lucky. Yeah, and monkeys could fly out of my butt.
Seriously, you just gotta call or they sold Psychopathic Records, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
The headquarters building.
Yeah. What do you need a headquarters building for if you don't have any clients? When you don't sign people, there's no work to do.
Go figure.
Mhm. Oh shit! Drop my phone. All right, well, that's the review, mostly by this jackass of the Naught. So there you go. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, whoever's watching on the Almighty Dark Carnival, come to my main channel, or I'll be going live again here on the Almighty Dark Carnival.
All right then.
Thanks for watching my review.
Yep. Thanks. Whoop whoop.
Whoopity